function of it. So for example, for Janice, let's say 7 days post-stroke, she has a little bit better control of that right lower extremity. Okay, weight shifts may be a good way to begin. You may already be working on some of the weight shifts. And her sit to stand was not that bad. Of course, when she was standing, she was really taking most of her weight on her unaffected side. When she was walking, she was max assist. She was taking all of her weight. Okay, so maybe just sit to stand with that affected side a little further back. That can be a way to begin on that weight shifts for Janice. Okay, so we're going to assume the right side is the affected side. You can face. Right. So we can which way do you want them to shift weight? Well, both sides, right? You want them to have their affected side in front, affected side back, both ways. So let's get started with just your affected side inside. So take a short step with your right side. Okay, good. So for someone like Janice, you need a little bit more guarding. Okay, you definitely need to guard her. And depending on her control of her knee, you may really be, doing a lot more guarding. You may have her in between parallel bars. You can have a mirror in front, so she's also getting feedback. She's cognitively, she's really high up there, so she can really utilize that to see how well she's shifting her weight. Okay. It will be a little easier in that initial weight shift to actually have the affected side in front, because it's a little easier to, well, she will have difficulty loading onto it, but from back to front, it's a little bit easier to load on. Okay, so you want to, of course, encourage them to shift their weight as much as they can, and you may also want to assist. Okay, that was good demonstration, because you want to look at the trunk posture. Okay, if they are just shifting their weight, and you want them to take a slightly larger step. Okay, so you can work on the forward, backward, but you may want to work on trunk posture. You want to look at all of these strategies from a recovery-based paradigm. Okay, do it as you would normally do. Okay, train walking as you would walk. So you want to look at posture. You want to look at quality right from the beginning, especially in the beginning, because you know the recovery will be better early on. Okay, so if you want to work, look for the posture. You can have them just target their vision to something high up. Again, they may be looking at themselves, how they are shifting weight, right? So just simple weight shifts. I'm sure you all have seen this, or may utilize it at one point. Again, this is for a low functioning client. Okay, will this transfer to walking? What do you guys think?
Yes.
There's actually little evidence that that may be true. Okay, so why are we doing it? What can be an indication?
Just to get the bearing, watched what happens when we were at the Neuro Recovery Center. We watched what happened to the patient's knee. Did they hyperextend?
Yeah.
Did their hip retract? Stuff like that.
All right, so you really, the indication, I mean, that definitely will happen. I'm glad you mentioned that, because as they are loading on, they can buckle, or they can hyperextend, and if they are doing that, again, from a recovery base, you want to restrict that. You don't want them to be utilizing compensatory patterns. Okay, you want to watch their trunk, which will be a greater issue when that step is back and they're shifting on to the unaffected side. But the purpose is really to have them lower their extremity, really trying to build up the motor control of that leg, the control of that leg overall, the strength of that leg. Okay, does it transfer directly to walking? No, it does not, but it is, thinking about it from a practice fashion, it can be helpful in building up their capacity. Okay, so you want to look at these things exactly how we kind of talked about it in motor control, and you want to choose this for John, for example, who was our homeopatist in the observational gait analysis, which is really high functioning. Okay, have your leg step back. So now when shifting weight onto the unaffected side, you want to make sure the common strategy that individuals with stroke might utilize is they may hold their weight back and the pelvis may be retracted. So you want to make sure you address that. Okay, get them in a good position so they are really working on that weight shift. Okay, and they're not holding that affected side back. It's actually that when they have that weight back is when there is a greater chance for hyperextension. All right. So you want to watch for that, and you want to be able to control that. So let's say I'm the only person, and this is a heavy set individual. Am I going to be here and not watch the knee? I mean, it really depends on how much support I have. Okay? if maybe I have them in parallel bars, I have a chair behind, I have a mirror here, and then I'm here, but I'm also here, maybe I'm here. Okay, so you want to think about guarding, how you want to guard. And if this individual is hyperextending, and you want to give them a little bit cue on that medial hamstring, just a little bit should be sufficient. Okay, and when you cue some of these things, you want to think about again from a recovery-based paradigm. You don't want to do too much. You don't want to give conflicting information. You don't want to cue the front and the back at the same time for hyperextension. If it's hyperextending, you want to cue just a little bit of the medial hamstring. Okay, it's very likely that as you're cueing to prevent that hyperextension, you may actually buckle. All right. So you can you can use water strategy. Okay? I just perform an action because it seems a little bit easier for me to control. Okay, and so I'm also holding on to the safety belt. Okay, you're not going anywhere. We also have you in between parallel bars. Again, just for that low functioning part, initially building up the control of the whole extremity. All right. So you can cue for that hyperextension. We kind of talk about that similarly for step ups and step down. With a little bit cue on the medial hamstrings. You can cue buckling either, again, you can use any strategy, or you can come up front like that, okay, right underneath the knee, okay, and then just provide them a little bit support like that, okay. You can also utilize if they're using this to have them load their extremity and stay there for a little time. You can use something like kinesio tape, and you can kind of give some support in the back, all right? So it doesn't hyperextend. So you can utilize that, and I would pick that for someone whom I'm going to have them stay here for a few minutes, and maybe I can quickly take them to that. And that can be helpful for other stance activities as well, okay, that are having been performed. So those were just a couple things regarding weight shifting. So when you practice in the lab, it's always, it kind of looks all, it is very straightforward, but you want to think about how you would modify. Okay, what kind of instructions would you provide? What would be aspects to look at? Okay, and you do that for each of the activity. Think about an individual with stroke and if they're low functioning versus moderate functioning. Some things you want to pick for higher or moderate functioning. So you want to think about it that way. All right. So that was regarding weight shifts. What direction?